Hi, I'm Sonnet with Sonnet's Garden Blooms, and I want to welcome you to the 12 days of DIYs. Today's video is going to be all DIY Christmas gifts. So I hope you get inspired to do some of your own gift ideas as well. Today's giveaway is going to be one of the gift ideas that I came up with. This has been very popular in my vendor booths, and when I'm on the road, I hand custom make these all the time. So you will win not only the saying that I hand stamped, which was never give up, but you will also get 2 other custom sayings of your choice. So you'll end up with 3 cuffs, so you can do a stack, as I call them, on your wrist, of all the famous sayings that you like, or I guess, are they famous? Or all your favorite sayings that you like. Anyways, I am going to also draw for day 6, which was the bottle brush trees on vintage spindle. So that is what this individual will win. So let me go ahead and pick one out. And Charlotte D, you are the winner. In the descriptions below, I will have my email address that you can reach out to me and provide me with your mailing address so I can ship those out. I hope you guys all enjoy today's video. One last thing though, to qualify for the giveaway today, I must mention that you do have to go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell notification so you'll be notified whenever I release a video. Give this video a thumbs up or a like, and make a comment and share the video. I appreciate all your support, everyone, and following along on the 12 days of DIYs. I hope you enjoy the video today. So for our first project today, it's going to be very easy, similar to the reindeer books that I created, but this one is going to be for a family member or for somebody who wants to recognize all her or his family members. And I do this all the time for specific customers where they want them all to say the family members' names. Like I said, super easy, just for somebody who's a little bit more sentimental. And I thought, I've been making these for so many of my customers. I want to make one for myself. So I'm just starting by using a stamp set that I've had for years. It is one of my favorites because there are uppercase and lowercase, and it's just a really fun font. I've had it, like I said, for years. I don't even honestly remember where I got it. But I'm using that, and then I'm using the IOD ink and just applying the IOD ink to the set of stamps, and then stamping each of the actual books. It comes together really quick, and then what I do is I like to take twine and wrap twine around it just to hold them all together. And then I took some ribbon that I had picked up at the Walmart last year. I love this ribbon because it is wired, and it just allows you to bend it and manipulate the wire or the actual ribbon to give it a good, just a real fun look to it as well. And I really like that. So this is such an easy project, and I'm so excited that I finally got to make myself a set. So for my next project or gift that I like to give away, and also is a really big hit when I do shows, because I do custom stamping right on site, and I do custom orders for customers that contact me, and then I send it off. So I have my stamping blank, so you just need a blank bracelet blank. And you can buy these at the Hobby Lobby. They have blanks if you want to try this out. Next, what you need is you need a hammer. And then you also need a crimper to crimp it into shape. And then you need a set of stamps. And my husband was able to find this for me. It's like a metal stamping block. So I was able to get that. So one of my favorite sayings, I have a couple favorite, like have courage and be kind, but never give up. I just feel like you should never give up no matter what. You're gonna, just keep on trucking along, and that is what we're going to stamp today. So when I have my little book of sayings that I love, but I try to find the center of that saying. So 2, 3. So G is the center. So what we're going to do is we are going to find G, and number 1, we're gonna make sure we have this on my little block. I have where the center is, and I have it where the ends are. So I'm gonna just use blue tape and tape it down, and there's my center. The nice thing about these stamps, you always know you have them the right way when the letter is towards you. So what I do is I just find the center, I take my stamp or my hammer, and I'm just gonna firmly stamp it. And there's the G. And we're just going to continue on from here. So we are going to work our way down past the G, and we're just going to keep working right. A question that I got from a recent tutorial that I did on hand stamping was, how do you know where to put the stamps, like each time? How do you know in order to keep them straight? And really what I have done or discovered was I take my middle finger and I kind of put it in the same spot on the stamping blank every time, and if I can feel that same spot with that finger, then I know it's fairly perfect. Plus, you're looking too where you're setting that stamp down. Once I work my way all the way to the right, then I start working my way back. It's very easy to do this, and just such a fun way to make something custom and unique for one of your loved ones. What I like to do as well is I like to take a little period or a little dot, and just to frame it up, I like to put a little dot on each side of the saying. I just think it looks kind of cute. And then I also have one of my favorite little arrows. I like to put an arrow on one side. And then I also have a heart that I like to use on the other side. And then you're all done. So then next, what I do is I just take a Sharpie. There is black filler that you can get, but I use a Sharpie, and that way you can just go ahead and put it back, Sharpie it back when the color comes out. And then I take alcohol and I wipe it. So I just use rubbing alcohol, and then I just wipe off the excess. Just like so. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take our crimping, and I always start in the center and I just crimp. And there you have it. Never give up. This next project is actually really simple as well, and it's a simple way to customize an ornament to give to somebody to put on their tree. And I am using the typesetting set of stamps from IOD, and I am using the letter U for my last name. And this will be going on my tree. So last year cut just a ton of these pieces of wood. My husband went out into the woods, got a bunch of logs this size, and I just went on my saw and I just sliced all of them. I let them dry, and then I went and I hand painted just an oval white circle on there. So very simple. I have these in my stash and I just pull them out when I need them. So we're gonna put, like I said, a custom letter on here, and this is just a great gift. People like custom gifts, and so I'm just going to go ahead and put that on there. And this can be all stuff that you have where you're not spending a fortune, but it looks like you did. And there's the U, and then it's as simple as adding a hole to the top. Okay, I didn't want to drill into my table, but then we have the hole there, like that. Perfect, you can see the hole. And then all we do is take a piece of twine, and we're gonna put the twine there. And there you have it, a custom ornament for somebody's tree. Do you have beer drinkers in your home? Then this is the gift for you. So so often there was all like the wine signs and all that good stuff. Well, this one is perfect for anyone that likes to do pop open a bottle of beer. So it's a drink local sign. So you can customize this for your own state. The board that I have here is 16.5 inches, and basically I painted a specific color. I like to do red because of the badgers. I've done black, gray, white, you name it. I have painted it. I painted the color, and then I shabby it, and then I also do a clear coat to give it that added protection. On the back, I do finish it. I always apply a stain, and then I will also apply a holder so that they can put it on the wall. Now, to start off with, you're gonna need a bottle opener, and it says open here. And what I do is I lay that out. I do have my Wisconsin sign or stencil that I've used for a lot of different projects, and I line that up, and then I always put my little drink local. So I hand write everything. So what I do is I like to take just a piece of transfer paper behind it, and I just trace that piece of it. And once I get done tracing this, then what I'm going to do is I found the paintbrush that works the best is just more of a fine tip paintbrush, and I like to use the paint, the enamel paint, and it just goes on really nice. It's really a thicker paint. I used to use paint pens, but they always seem to dry up if I don't use them in time. So I'm using the same paint for the large stencil, and the key to stenciling to prevent a lot of the bleed through is to really offload your brush. So I have my brush loaded up, I start in the middle to offload it, and then I just work my way around, and that really makes a nice clean line all the way around the stencil. And to try to make this look like not a stencil, where it looks like I stenciled it on, what I like to do is just do a second coat, or let it dry for a little bit, or it's drying pretty quick actually, and then I just add a little bit more paint to this just to make it look more natural. So now I have that paintbrush that I told you guys about. It's a really fine tip, so it's very easy to hand letter. Just put a little bit on the paintbrush, and I hand letter all of the whole entire saying. It goes on so quick and easy. Like I said, I used to try to buy the painter's pens. What I found, unless there's a tip that you guys can all give me, they would dry up before I would use them again. So I would use a bunch of, I mass produce a lot of my signs. So I would use it all, and then by the time I got to it again, it was dried up. The other nice thing I like about it is it's the same color as the actual Wisconsin as well. So it all kind of coordinates together, and I'm not worried about that. So the last thing you need to do is screw on your bottle cap opener and you'll have your finished product. This has been definitely a #1 seller for men that love beer. Not saying that you ladies don't love beer too, but honestly, I get so often that, oh, I'm going to buy this for so-and-so. He loves beer or he loves taste testing beer. So this has been a great gift for men. Here's another idea with just a piece of scrap wood I had laying around. I love just saving all the scrap pieces. What I did is I also had some scrapbook paper that I just had in my stash of papers. And what we're going to do is we are going to Mod Podge this down and then add these little photo clips to the corners. And that way we're going to just adhere those on with a screw, and you can pick these up like at the Hobby Lobby, but then that way, and I'm going to probably just wrap some twine around here too, maybe on the bottom or something like that, but that way this is just a real simple gift that you can give, and somebody can just attach a travel photo on here. They can use it this way or vertical or horizontal. So let's go ahead and get started. So when I use the Mod Podge, I just flip the paper over, I coat the whole back side, and then I try to centerize it perfectly on there, and then I coat the whole front side. And it just seals that piece all the way into the wood. And I try to work out as much of the air bubbles as I possibly can, but it seals it fairly well. Now that it's dry, I'm just taking my drill with a small drill bit, and I'm going to drill a hole in each one where I have them placed, and then we're going to screw the matching screws in, and it's going to look like it's holding this whole piece right on here. To finish the piece off, I just add a little twine on the bottom and tie it off, and it really just finishes the whole picture frame off. This is a great, gift to somebody who likes to travel. I love the scrapbook paper of the map. It just is super duper cute. So what did you all think? Have you been inspired to create some of your own gifts for the holidays? I sure hope so. I had so much fun showing you the few items that have been very popular in my vendor booths and when I'm on the road. Now, don't forget to qualify for today's giveaway. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell notification, give my video a thumbs up, make a comment, and share the video. So I want to thank you all for all the support. Tomorrow's video is going to be a lot of fun too. It's all my ornament DIYs. So I am starting from scratch this year, and I am creating a lot of my own ornaments. Some of my favorites I will bring back from years past, but a majority of the whole tree is all going to be custom made by me tomorrow. So I hope you guys all tune in for tomorrow's video, and you have a wonderful evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.